Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this weekly edition of Astro Update for financial markets between October 27th and November 2nd. What a month! It was not quite October, or at least it was for the first days of the month. So how do we finish this month actually, and what is ahead of us in the first days of November? Spoiler alert, we do have a long-term aspect which is exact on November 1st, and this is Uranus square Venus, which is an energy prevailing the whole week, and the message is volatility is the name of the game. Expect the unexpected. And what we already see now in the week finishing on October 26th, I filmed this on October 23rd actually, we see crazy volatility in the Bitcoin chart, even in the 5-minute time frame. So let's see what is ahead of us in the next week. Before I start, a friendly reminder, we have all days for the UTC time zone, and in the beginning of the week, please look at the previous weekend. So we refer here to October 25th and 26th because most likely these influences will be active on Monday as well. Thank you. Monday, October 27th, there are no exact day-level aspects, neither in the global astrology nor in the Bitcoin horoscope. However, you are welcome to check all details in the BTC hour by hour, available for the week and for the month, even the next month of November I'm referring to. And we do have the links here. And I would like to say that our offer of 10% rebate for Patreon subscribers is active for the weekly BTC hour by hour, and for the monthly one, the upper tiers would have even 20% rebate. So check it out if you are interested. Tuesday, October 28th, the bullish energy dominates, and we have two day-level aspects. One in the global astrology, it's Mars trine Jupiter, which talks about fluctuations. And the overall energy is bullish, but again, we do have these price swings intraday, which could be pretty significant if we have big volume during the day. We will feel this in all financial markets in general, so every asset will be affected by this undertone. Then we do have another influence in the BTC chart, which is Sun sextile Mars, which talks about positive regulation, and this will be sort of fueling the price action for BTC on the day. Still, due to fluctuations, it is advisable to have very good careful stop losses and in general monitor your trades. Wednesday, October 29th, what a roller coaster. We do have 5 aspects which are day level and all are exact. It is an extreme combination of bullish and bearish forces. I would say that the day announces high volatility and sharp intraday retracements. We can have them as well, but also big moves up. So let's see what is in store for the day. Mercury sextile Jupiter in the Bitcoin horoscope is a bullish influence, which is really known most of the time to expand market cap, and it is a short-term positive influence, though, that has to be taken into account for the day. It can be felt also a bit before, so I refer to yesterday. Then we do have Mercury trine Neptune, which is exact in the global astrology. Again, this is bullish, and it shows uplifting news and improved sentiment across markets in general. Then we do have Mercury square Venus in the Bitcoin horoscope, which is bearish, and we can see a temporary correction intraday and a short-term dip. Mars trine Saturn in the global astrology is bullish, and we have positive developments on the regulatory front, which can really uplift prices, but again, it is unstable, expect fluctuations. Then we do have Mercury opposed Uranus. This is in the global astrology, and it is one of the pinnacles of volatility. In general, it is bearish, and this is also a part of the collection of fire aspects that we have. So expect major intraday swings and instability with this influence. Forecasts for the fourth quarter of 2025 are available for Bitcoin, for the US indices, for XAU, the gold and silver index, and for crypto blue chips. We will have rebates for subscribers, 10 and even 20% for products that exceed $150. And by the way, we do have also a list of altcoins that are likely to perform well in Q4 and in Q1 2026 once we go through the recovery. Thursday, October 30th, we do have a bullish influence which talks about positive developments in regards to institutional money and long-term accumulation, which could be favored from now on. It's Mercury sextile Pluto, so we can see also good news in regards to banks, to funds, ETFs, and so on, and this is in general a bullish influence. Friday, October 31st, the last day of the month, we do have a bullish aspect, which is Venus trine Neptune, exact in the BTC horoscope, which talks about positive sentiment towards Bitcoin, and it is a more subjective influence, of course, but I think it will help improving the current atmosphere in the markets. Today, October 23rd, on the Jupiter square Chiron day, which is a bearish influence. When I film this, we would like to look a bit at the big picture. Of course, with this volatility, we cannot see much, but we see here on the weekly time frame that we do have the price action still above the 3 SMMAs, the smooth moving average, which is above the 21. And this is pretty good, taking into account the bearish influences that we have at the moment. Expect volatility going forward and be cautious with trading because it's quite risky these days. And now the weekend, Saturday, November 1st, it is also the start of November, and we do have a busy landscape all this weekend, so stay with me to navigate through this. And as always, due to the fact that on the weekend we don't have usually big transaction volume, it is highly likely that we will feel these influences on Friday or on the next Monday. I think it would be a bit of both. So let's see what they are. Sun square ascendant, the first aspect in the BTC horoscope, actually all of them will be in the Bitcoin chart, is a bearish influence which leads to a temporary correction and a short-term dip. Then we have Mercury sextile Mercury in the Bitcoin horoscope is a bullish influence. Positive news or coverage may lift price, but I don't think it will be enough. And the Uranus square Venus is in the BTC horoscope bearish. It's a long-term influence, but it's also volatile, which shows potential for sudden pump dumps, possible sharp temporary drop. We can expect it maybe the day before or actually on Monday. So it's a day with conflicting signals, but Uranus-Venus square adds long-term instability. Caution is advised, but also this is not something that is new to us, because we had this energy already active in the last week of October. So it's nothing really very new. Sunday, November 2nd, we have a bearish close of the week in general, but also some uplifting news, because we do have in the global astrology Jupiter trine Lilith, which is a bullish aspect long term that would really smoothen out the negative influences. In my opinion, still volatility will stay high, so let's see what do we have in store for Sunday. Venus opposed Chiron is a global bearish influence, which tells us that price may retest previous support levels. Then Venus square Jupiter is again in the global astrology affecting all markets. It's a bearish influence, which shows some expansion slow down and limits growth for crypto and fiat currencies in general. It is still a influence that we need to cope with. Then we have Sun square Rahu in the BTC horoscope, which is bearish, and we have a short-term correction on the menu, which is very likely. As closing thoughts, I would like to say that we have bullish price action coming, in my opinion, quite soon, due to the fact that we have this aforementioned bullish influence effect on November 7th, and we do have also other things in store. So stay tuned for the monthly video. It will be out these days, so that you can have a whole roadmap for November. I wish you a lot of kindness and good judgment to make the best decisions in November, since I think it will be a very important time. Thank you for your time, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. I highly appreciate it, and until next time, be joyful. See you.